The best wingers of 2023. Yes, who were the best in the NRL in 2023? Some of my selections order, you'll be going, what? What's he doing so low? But I don't just go all about tries. I look at defensively how they go and all this. So that's why some of my people that are not as high on the list as you would think, and people that I think are underrated are it. So it was an interesting season for the wingers, and I've left out Sal and Cobbo, who's in the Australian team. So go fair dinkum about that one. But anyway, we still had to pick a team. You could probably put Sal and Cobbo in front of one of my picks, but I had to pick a squad here. So what can you do? You got to do something, don't you? But anyway, let's get to it. My number 10 on this list is Joseph Sualihi. Had a bit of issues, obviously, with the rugby season, but I thought he finished the season very, very strongly. Very underrated player. I thought he had an absolutely outstanding second half of the season. Joseph Sualihi, after all the rugby nonsense, taking that big contract. It's going to be interesting to see how he goes in rugby. They're saying he's going to pull out of the contract. I don't think so. They'll be wanting his money every day of the week if they were trying to get out of the contract, so I don't see that happening. But yeah, Joseph Sualihi is my number 10. Number 9, bit of a half and half season as well. That's why he's not ranked high. Josh Addo-Carr. His start of the season was outstanding. Obviously, there was the talk about how he did in Australia for the Kangaroos in the World Cup, and top try scorer, which helped them get back into the Origin arena. So he started off the season well, but again, like the Bulldogs, were very flat for the rest of the season. Just really didn't get much opportunities there. But with the Origin and all that, he deserved to be in the top 10. Number 8, and people would say he should be in the top 3, but to me, defensively, not good enough. And to me, if the Warriors want to win the comp, they need him to. DWC, for all the tries he scored, it was fantastic tries, absolutely highlight reel all every day of the week. Defensively, very much like Manu, just comes up with poor decisions and lets in too many tries. That is the Achilles heel of the Warriors, and it has been Achilles heel for a long time. Even though they were much improved this season, when they got caught out wide, they absolutely got bamboozled, spanked, whatever you want to call it, craziness. So DWC for me is only number 8 on my list. Number 7, Sunua Toruva. Yes, from the Penny Panthers. What a rookie season it was. Absolutely outstanding. Played a couple of games last season, but he made himself a home on the wing and is going to push Taylor May to get back in the team. I don't know where they're going to put him, but he was outstanding. Toruva, very much a meter eater like Brian To'o, and if he continues this level of football, continuing going forward, you will see him possibly in the Origin arena. Absolutely outstanding. Number 6 on the list here, Xavier Coates, back in Origin and then gets injured. A bit of a topsy-turvy season for Xavier Coates, but he's still one of the best wingers in the game. Very good football, very good player. Unlucky not to be in the Australian team. He's playing very good football, Xavier Coates. He's very, very much up there with the best players in the game. Very good player, Xavier Coates. Number 5, Ronald Mulitalo. One of the most underrated wingers in the game. Very consistent, knows how to score tries, defends very well. Very much a Mr. Solid player for any team he plays for, whether it's the Kiwis or Sharkies. Ronald Mulitalo, very good. Number 4 on this list, had a great season and maybe could have been number 1 as well, but I've just put him a little bit lower than a few others. Jermaine Asako, top point scorer, top try scorer. That says he should be number 1, and probably deserves to be number 1, but I haven't put him at number 1. But James Asako, and a team that didn't do that great this season, or especially the end of the season, he was very consistent scoring tries. Well, Jermaine Asako had his best season ever. Absolutely outstanding. Considering where he was absolutely outstanding. Definitely up there with the buys of the year. Was very, very good, Jermaine Asako. Number 3 on this list is Brian To'o. Ever reliable. You can trust him with everything. He doesn't hardly ever have a bad game. He is so good. Brian To'o, you know what you're going to get every single week out of him, and that's why he is one of the elite wingers in the game. Number 2 on this list is a very similar player who hasn't got the recognition, never been able to play for New South Wales, but he's just as good. Alex Johnson from the Rabbitohs, outstanding. He's been outstanding all season, got plenty of tries. He's going for the Kenu Ryan, top try scorer of all time record. He's been outstanding, Alex Johnson. Very underrated player. He's a gun, absolutely been fantastic. And if it wasn't for the Rabbitohs slight lead in the season, he would have been the top try scorer. Absolutely outstanding. Number 1 for me, and it started off very, very bad. And he got dropped by Adam O'Brien, but he turned it around ever since then and been the second top try scorer. Dominic Young, outstanding season from him. Dominic Young, the English player, absolutely gun. He played some brilliant football in 2023. He is the number 1 winger in the comp, in my opinion. He is something out of this world. He can score brilliant tries and many other players can't score. He's a very good player, Dominic Young. Who was unlucky not to make the list? Well, you could argue Murray Talagi, but I thought he went backwards this season. Ruben Garrick had a good season. And there's plenty more you can add to this list that didn't make the list of wingers. You might agree and disagree with my selections. You can leave a comment to let me know what you thought of this list. But anyway, that is the best wingers of 2023, in my opinion. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel. And have an awesome day out there.